students. My name is Miss Gholson. I'm so excited to kick off another school year. Follow me and I'll show you how to get to our classroom. Now let's take a look at our classroom.
My name is Gholson. A little bit about me. I'm originally from Columbus, Mississippi. I graduated from the University of Mississippi, Hotty Toddy. I got married this summer to my husband Andrew. We live in Dothan and we have 2 dogs named Colonel and Nola. Some of my favorite things are the beach, Target, Starbucks, pizza, family time, Amazon, and books. My teaching philosophy is relationship before content. This means that before I can dive into math, reading, science, or social studies, I want to get to know your child. I want to know what their likes and dislikes are. What do they like to do after school? What do they like to do in school? What's their favorite subject? I need to know their strengths and weaknesses. I also like to learn about their learning styles. I believe we all learn best in different ways. Some students prefer more visual learning, others prefer auditory learning, and some students prefer hands-on activities. I think in order to help your child reach their full academic potential, it's important for me to know these things. This helps me create a student-centered learning environment. I'm also a big believer in teamwork in my classroom, and also teamwork between the teacher, student, and parents. Let's get started. This is very important information. If you don't hear anything else in this slideshow, please do this. I need you all to sign up for our classroom remind. Please pause this video and get out your phone and text @HES Gholson to 81010. This is very important. Once you sign up for remind, I need to know how your child plans to get home on the first day of school and the days after that. This is very important that you let me know how they're getting home so there's no confusion on the first day of school. I appreciate this in advance. Alright, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. Let's talk about the coronavirus. There's detailed COVID information on the school's website under the reopening plan. If you haven't already seen this, please look over it. The obvious is your child must wear a mask to school. I will have some extra in the school. I think we'll have some extras, but please try to remember to send your child with a mask. I want you to know that we will have mask breaks throughout the day where your child can kind of bring their mask down and breathe for a second and then put it back on. I know they're uncomfortable and not fun to wear, but they have to wear it, I have to wear it, we all have to do our part. I want you to know I'm also taking every precaution to keep our classroom as safe as possible. We will have frequent hand washing times, and your student will have an individual bottle of Germ-X that I give them on the first day of school. I will also have regular cleaning breaks where your students will wipe down their desks, doorknobs, any and everything you can think of. We will wipe it down and make sure it's clean. Your child also needs to bring their own water bottle to school with their name on it. That is very important. Our water fountains will be shut off this year. I would also like you to remember that all the rules and guidelines that I'm giving to you and enforcing in your classroom have been given to me. We're all navigating through this together, so I appreciate your patience and support in this. Let's talk about how to connect with our classroom. I know we're in uncertain times and there's limited visitors in the school, and maybe some of you parents are feeling disconnected from what your child's doing in the classroom. So I've created a Facebook page. It's called Growing with Miss Gholson. You can like it and follow it, and it's just supposed to be a fun way for you to see what we're up to during the day. I will post classroom photos, updates on what we're learning, our spelling list, star students, reminders, things like that. I won't be posting on it while I'm teaching. I'll be posting on it after school hours or during my planning time. But it's just a way for you to kind of check in on what we're doing. I'll be sending home a consent form for you to sign that will allow your child to be featured on this page. Please remember, communication is key. Do not hesitate to reach out to me with any questions or concerns you may have. I am here to help in any way that I can. If I don't know the answer, I will find it. My email is listed, and so is the school's phone number. This is our daily schedule. We'll begin the morning as the students are coming in. I'll be taking attendance and things like that. Then we'll begin instruction with math. There will be whole group and small group instruction. We'll have a 15-minute snack and recess break in the morning. At 10 o'clock, we'll come in and begin our reading. We'll do whole group and small group reading, and then we'll also do a little bit of grammar and writing before lunch. Our lunch is from 11:25 to 11:55. It will be in the classroom. I will have more information about lunch on the next slide. From 12:05 to 12:45 is PE. And from 12:50 to 1:15, we'll go back to reading wherever we left off before lunch. Then at 1:45, we'll do science. And at 2:15, we'll have social studies right before the end of the day. Our school lunch looks a little different this year. Lunch will be eaten in our classrooms. Our lunch will be delivered to us around 11:25, and we will have a 30-minute break. During lunch, we will either watch a movie if it's too hot to go outside or the weather's bad. We'll just hang out in the classroom and socialize while we eat. Or for pretty days, we will go outside to eat lunch. And I'm asking that for the days that we do eat outside, please send a beach towel to school that we can keep up there for your child to use. Our special classes are PE, music, and counseling. Your child will go to PE every day from 12:05 to 12:45. This is also my planning period. I'm available for conferences during this time, and I usually will check my email every day at this time as well. Your student will go to music once a week, and there's also counseling. All right, let's talk about homework. Parents and students, I have great news for you. We will not be having a large amount of homework in second grade. I know your child is in school all day, and when they get home, they need to play. Kids are kids. They don't want to come home from school and do even more work. However, I do encourage you to read with your child. That is the best thing you can do with them, and it will help them tremendously. I strongly encourage students to read at least 20 minutes each night. In order to kind of promote this, I'm going to be sending home a reading log, and when your child completes this log, they will receive a special reward. Parents, again, I know we all have busy schedules and lives can get hectic, so just do the best you can with this. There will also be a weekly fluency passage in your child's binder that comes home every day. I would like them to read that as well as they have time, because it goes along with our weekly phonics skill. For the most part, we will have weekly tests in reading, spelling, language, and math. We have 5 classroom rules that are enforced every day. Number 1, be responsible. Number 2, be safe. Number 3, be kind. Number 4, be respectful. And number 5, be dependable. I will be going over these rules and what they mean with your child on the first day of school. Your child is expected to follow our 5 classroom rules as well as our school rules. We have a behavior clip chart in our classroom. All students will start on green every day. This means they are prepared and ready to do their best learning. However, if a child breaks a rule, he or she will be moved down the clip chart. First is yellow. That's just a verbal warning, and it means to correct your behavior. Orange is after the verbal warning. If they still continue to repeat the offense, they will receive a classroom consequence or a loss of a privilege. And your student will also come to my desk to fill out a think sheet to send home and be signed by a parent. This think sheet is just a way to reflect on what rule was broken and how we can do better. Red is after orange, and that is double trouble parent and principal contact. However, I also believe that students who set a positive example and go above and beyond expectations should receive a reward. So if a child is on green and they do something that sets an example to the class, I will move them to blue. This means they will receive a hole punch on their reward card, and after 10 punches, they will earn a trip to the treasure box. Let's talk about our daily and weekly communication. A blue folder will be sent home every Wednesday. This will be your weekly communication tool. It will contain your child's weekly work, test grades, report cards when those are sent out, and any announcements and reminders sent from Hillcrest. Please sign and return it each week. Then each day your child will have a second grade binder that will serve as a daily communication tool. This should come back and forth between home and school every day. This will contain a daily behavior report. You'll find any homework we may have, mainly the reading fluency passage, and any notes that may help prepare them for any tests. Spelling lists will be in here as well. I'm sure in this video I have left something off, but after the first day of school, once we get settled, I will be sending home detailed information that contains basically everything in this slide and some more that you need to know. But in the meantime, if you have any questions that you can think of, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I know this year brings a lot of uncertainty and it's just kind of overall craziness, but I promise I'm committed to doing whatever I can to ease that burden on you and your child, and I'm here for you, and remember, we are all in this together. That is all I have for this open house. Real quick, once again, parents, if you have not signed up for Remind, please do that now and let me know how your child plans to get home on the first day of school. And thank you so much for entrusting your child in my care for the next 10 months. I have a lot of fun and exciting things planned for us this school year. I know COVID is crazy, but we're going to make the most of it. It is going to be a very positive and productive school year. I'm so excited to get it started and to get to know your child more. Boys and girls, I cannot wait to meet you all on Thursday. I will see you on the first day of school.